Well, welcome back, everybody, to the NEOT podcast, episode 2, or as I like to call it, NE-OOPSIES. We're down one cast member today. We'll see if we can pull this together.
I think we will.
We've done it before.
So, the main topic today is NEOT failed ideas, or at least just sketches we wrote or came up with and never did.
Correct.
Because there's a lot of those. Didn't we have 16 sketches for the original?
Usually we had 16 sketches for both seasons.
Wait, let's go through the sketch ideas for... Wait,
Yeah,
what are some
16.
season 1 ones we never did? And to be clear, these are like... Some of those we might do in the future if there's ever another season, or like... We have some like fun clips we're gonna do. So...
Don't bet on another season. Don't.
Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it.
I wasn't even betting on a season 2 for quite some time.
So...
Yeah, fair enough.
Some of these are pretty...
So what do we have, Grayson? What are some of the ideas that we have?
Okay, Grayson, episode 1.
Dean Massage. We should talk about Dean Massage.
Oh, that's a good place to start.
That's funny.
So the premise of this episode, Dawson.
Yes. All right. So it's something that I came up with. So one day we were sitting in class, and our teacher gets an email, and it like just pops up, on like the smart board, and then the subject of it was from our dean at the time. So this would be 8th grade. So it wouldn't be the dean who
Wait, there's context
we don't know what
to
happened to.
this episode?
Yeah, it would be the new dean. Anyway,
Not really.
so that dean, the subject said dean message, but I read it incorrectly, and I thought it said dean massage.
Wow.
So I turned around. Who was it? Was it Cohen or was it Kellen? I turned around.
It was me.
It was you, and I'm like, does the dean want a massage or something, or what the heck?
Wow.
And being the blind person I am, I thought it said massage. And then I looked closer, and I go, Dawson, that says message.
Yep.
And I sounded
like,
just
that would be a funny
disappointed.
sketch. What if one of the deans, she's kind of exhausted from doing her normal day's work, and she wants a massage. So yeah, we had a full
I wrote it's that. Basically it was the prequel to episode 6, right? What happened to the dean was the plan for it.
Right, that's what it was.
Where is that though? Is that in season 2?
Episode 5 was originally going to be Dean Massage, but then 2 days before, we changed it to when Yolanda the horror Moana.
Wait, did Dean Massage get deleted?
Yeah, it might have. Which is why Yolanda, a lot of our old sketches got deleted that we didn't use. Which is why Yolanda was an absolute mess.
Well, yeah, because we didn't want to do... Because Dean Massage, we didn't want to do the sequel. They'd be, like, right in a row or whatever. And we didn't want to do... And we... Or Dawson... I think Dawson felt like we should not do the prequel.
It was just a little...
Just keep it mysterious, you know?
Right, yeah. And then, because basically the premise, like, we would know exactly what happened to the dean.
I bet it's in the old notebook.
Because basically it was, like, the dean wants a massage, so she call the teachers out of the classroom while they're teaching, and then they come downstairs and they're like, wait, what? You want us to give you a massage?
Dean Massage.
Like, yep.
Whoa. And then we had a costumeless props G&N written for Dean Massage. No, we didn't write the G.
We did.
We had everything. We were definitely. We were pretty sure about this. Oh no, we didn't
and
write any of this
very
stuff.
far along. It was planned.
The dean had just like basically gone insane at that point. And then so the teachers like take her to like a mental hospital. Is that what it was, Ian?
The ending was like the teachers decide to like gang up on her. The ending was going to be them like crowding over her or something.
Yeah.
I actually think one of the best parts of the script was the airplane joke.
Oh yeah, Cohen is going to be in that one.
Oh yeah. So we're big 80s movies fans over here at NEOT. And so Ian, one of Ian's jokes, you want to tell it, Ian?
Yeah, so the joke was the assistant to the dean, who was played by Kellen, was about to get the dean some paperwork. And the dean was like, I didn't order any paperwork. Kellen says, I spent an hour gathering all of this. You can't be serious. And then the dean says, I am serious. And while we're at it, call me Shirley. Sort of like Leslie Nielsen in that movie Airplane.
No.
What else did we not do?
Jon Snow Lunch
Lady.
Oh wait, we should write that in the list of things SNL stole from us, right?
Jon Snow Lunch Lady was another idea of mine because we had one of our the people who did lunch for us. He looked a lot like Kit Harington for some reason.
It was scarily close.
Yeah, yeah.
Was he
remember
good?
this.
I can't remember. I can't remember if he was a good one or a bad one.
The lunch. Well, he would just like show up and he would like not do anything. Well, like he just like sit there and he like we never got to see any of his personality really.
Wait,
but
guys,
we're like
Yeah.
he's probably just Jon Snow and he's like tired from like fighting the White Walkers and
Didn't
sleeping
he
with his
just disappear one day? Like he
Yeah.
never showed back up.
Right. But we thought of a funny idea is what if after the events of Game of Thrones, Jon Snow's out of a job, so he decides to go be a lunch lady. That was him trying to learn how to like not wage war on the students and just give them lunch. And it ended with like Daenerys and Robb Stark, even though they're both dead, coming to him
Don't
and
worry
being like,
about
"Hey, we need your help to come defend the kingdom." And then he's like, "I don't know. I still have to bake this oven-fried chicken."
Is that where that came from? The episode 2, Oven Fried Chicken?
Yeah.
Well, we got it from episode 2, yeah.
Yeah, and that came from the fact that it actually said on the school lunch menu, oven fried
Right.
chicken.
SNL steal list is up to 4 things.
There's gotta be more.
There is so many more that we forgot.
Is the help on there?
Yeah, The Help, Battle of Bob's, Jon Snow.
That wasn't SNL though. That was just some random article.
Things that have been
No.
stolen
You were
from
talking. Wait, you said Jon Snow and SNL did like a House of Dragons.
No.
Yeah.
Battle of the Bobs was not stolen by SNL, but it's just.
No. These are stolen by anyone.
Stolen.
Can I plead insanity?
Oh my god,
Oh.
I
Stole
get
that.
to talk about this one. This
Oh,
was
no, we're
my.
doing-
Oh my gosh.
Can
yes.
I plead insanity? Oh
This
Yes,
was a
Skeleton.
sketch that just wasn't enough matter to actually be valued. But
I also
Uh-huh.
wrote that one.
I suggested we merge it with another
that
Bill
we'll
Paradox
get into
sketch.
in 5 seconds. We'll get
Yeah.
into that in like 17.5 seconds. But
Please
wow,
stop
I
saying
said
that.
17.5 seconds a lot today.
Do you remember the backstory for that?
Oh, I remember this. Okay.
All right,
You do
Kellen,
remember it?
I
I
also
do
remember the backstory to this.
It was in literacy, right? I'm not crazy.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was in
Yeah.
Miss English 8th grade honors
grade,
class.
Yeah.
We were reading Animal Farm and all that, and
Yeah.
and that's how that came.
Yeah. I got it. So Dawson did not do his homework because he's naughty. And the teacher asked us, Dawson, why didn't you do your homework? And he goes, can I plead insanity? Just deadpan, just, can I plead insanity?
Like
Like,
complete improv.
Where it was amazing. Didn't you also say, can I plead my dog ate my homework?
Can I plead demonic possession and then can I plead my dog ate my homework?
That's right.
And then we decided to just turn that into a sketch
Yeah.
between a teacher and a student.
Right.
Fun fact, teacher was Mr. Paradox.
Was it? Yeah, it was. You're right.
Yeah, it was. We used Mr. Paradox a lot in season 1 stuff. And
I once made a chart where it was like our most common characters, and I swear Mr. Paradox was in like, of the original ideas for both season 1 and season 2, like 1 in every 3 episodes or something.
Ghost in House.
Basically,
on
it's
the other
Ghost in
podcast.
Plane, but it's in a house.
This is a funny story. So I would write the sketch how I wanted it, and Ian, you changed it back to the original like 3 times, and it was like a carbon copy of Ghost on Plane, just with like 3
I thought
words
that was
changed.
the original idea, though.
No. I kept having to rewrite it, and you kept changing it back.
Because I thought
and
that the original idea was it was Ghost on Plane, but we changed it to a house.
No. It was supposed to be a sequel to Ghost on Plane.
I thought it was a sequel, but then it was going to be written the exact same way or something.
No, and you switched it back like 3 times, and it annoyed me so much. I mean, Grayson wanted to cut the sketch for a while, but the reason I finally caved and agreed to say Ghost in House isn't happening because I couldn't fix the script another time without losing my mind.
Well, and then we were gonna put it in season 2, I think.
Ghost in Plane, Ghost in House, Ghost in Restaurant, and then Ghost in Mall.
Wow, there
We
are
had
3 more.
4.
Oh, I
Wait, Ghost in Party as well?
Ghost in,
oh
no,
yeah.
there was too many.
Oh yeah, no. After Ghost in Restaurant, I wanted it canceled. But then these two
wasn't Ghost in Restaurant the original? Wasn't or Ghost in House?
Ghost in House was the original.
And we decided to do Ghost in
Plane instead.
Oh man, Dawson and Ian's Adventure in Math.
Math's a happy song when someone by your side to show your work.
Oh wait, what? Where are you even finding that one?
It's basically a sequel.
That was the.
It's season 2, Grayson.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's season 2.
The only problem with the diagram. I'm not at the beginning. I'm not at the end.
Oh, right. I remember that one.
Bill Paradox the musical. Yes, I remember that.
Oh, that was in Bill Paradox.
That's what we're going to combine with Can I Plead Insanity.
So Bill Paradox the musical is the sequel to Math Show, and Ian and Dawson's Adventure in Math is like the finale of that.
I wish
saga.
One of those should have came out though.
Basically, it was just
at some point.
It basically starts with me and Ian doing a big dance number as we walk to math class, and then we get to math class, and Mr. Paradox starts and gives us a really hard math problem, and we just spend the entire episode solving it.
Yeah.
We should do that after season 2.
Math's a happy song.
When there's someone by your side to show your work.
There was like a B story where the reading teacher wanted to focus or wanted the kids to focus on reading more than math for some reason.
You know what we should do?
Weird.
We should make that a NEOT Christmas. We should rewrite that to be Christmassy. Make it a NEOT Christmas special, and then do it 3 years from now.
We need to make a NEOT Christmas special and a NEOT Halloween special. We need to do that.
We have NEOT Halloween special. Dawson Horror Story. We should write though a NEOT Christmas.
We should totally change Dawson and Ian's Adventure in Math to a Christmas.
He's all washed up.
No.
No,
Santa's
that
was bad. That was bad.
No, we're not doing that.
Yeah. Horrible. We're not doing that.
Although I think Dawson and Ian's Adventure in Math, if we make it a little bit more Christmassy, could totally work.
Oh, we could do a Christmas-themed intro, dashing through NEOT in a zombie sleigh.
Or we should just do a NEOT parody of several iconic Christmas movies, and then just throw it together and call it something.
Oh my God, we could do it's a NEOT-filled life.
No, stop.
No. What about a NEOT Christmas story?
A NEOT
Grayson,
Christmas story.
Grayson, I want to go back. Grayson, take me back.
What are you saying, Kellen? What?
Do you not get that reference?
No.
I have never seen that movie, Kellen.
I mean, it's not a great movie, but how have you not seen it?
A NEOT Christmas story.
A NEOT full. Okay, Dawson, get back here right now.
Wow, you say my name and I appear.
That's my line. Dawson,
What?
Dawson.
What is that? Your line?
Yes.
So It's a Wonderful Life, a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I was saying we should do that for It's a NEOT-filled life for a Christmas special.
Oh,
Grayson, take me back. And
I don't want to see my life without NEOT.
They didn't get it.
Nope.
They didn't get it.
Never
They've
heard
never
of it.
seen it.
Let's go with some of our other ideas, Grayson. Do you still have that list pulled up for season 1
Fake
ideas?
grits.
Do we want to talk about
Yes, fake grits. Dawson, tell
Oh,
us about
I have no clue what that's about. Nobody ever explained it to me.
No one does. I don't think Dawson does.
I do. I was just going through my desk yesterday and I found the original outline for it.
I played the dead father who's not really dead.
Correct. I think the original one was for
Is this
ThesCon. We were going
fake
to
grits?
Fake grits.
we could do a scene if we wanted to. And I'm like, oh, that's great. So I started writing this.
You said it to me.
Kellen and Rain. So basically what it was, it's like a parody of a bunch of Western movies.
True Grit, Beetlejuice, Joker, The Music Man, Beverly Hillbillies, Broken Back Mountain, Grand Budapest Hotel, the classic Clint Eastwood movies, and so much more? What is that magical paper you have?
This magical paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's on the magical paper?
Explain it, we need
It's
to know.
exactly what Grayson just read.
Oh.
Yeah, and I got through the synopsis, and I started writing... Oh, wait. Here's the notebook where I started writing it.
Wait, you didn't write it in the NEOT book?
What do you say?
You wrote a synopsis in the NEOT book. It's under...
Yeah, I know.
But
I know, but you didn't write the original
I was
synopsis?
bored during orientation. It opened in like a Bonanza style opening where we had we were gonna have a map burning or something, and we'd run in with horses or something. So obviously never gonna happen, right?
Well, I would have made a cardboard horse. Or we could have gotten one of those toy rocking horses. That would have been funny.
It was you, me, and Rain, and we were on horses, and we were running away from some people that my character, the uncle, had like had swindled. So basically, we would come to find out that the uncle, he has a business selling fake grits, like the food, the southern. And he swindled like the wrong people, these like the really big outlaws. So now they're on the run from them. Because you're gonna torture Grayson with ensemble roles. That's what it was.
Who is I?
Yes, Grayson was gonna be in like 7 different ensemble roles or something.
Basically, it would be them.
Yeah, we were gonna torture you by making you play like 3 different people at once, Grayson.
Someone put that in
Why
the
do you
notes
keep
to bring
doing that? It
back.
never works. And you guys are just like, just edit it. And whenever you put me in the same character, I'm like, that's not how that works.
Anyway, so it would basically revolve around them going across the country and the uncle trying to sell his fake grits, and the daughter and the loss of her father, who isn't actually dead. So it'd be and then the father's trying to convince her that he's not dead.
I'm not a ghost, Jennifer. Touch me.
And then they also have to come to terms with the fact that the Industrial Revolution is taking away a lot of what their life was like previously, and
oh my gosh.
I know. That kid is just not in like with you.
No.
Down a little bit.
That kid is just like not in.
Wait, can we read that? I forget what that one's about. Nobody ever told me.
It was a spoof of
The
She's
synopsis
Just Not
for
That
that
Into
kid is
You.
just like not in like with you is like the funniest thing ever.
Gosh, it was awful.
That's a
Okay,
little
so some backstory. So it would be 8th grade, and I over the holidays I had watched like 1 too many rom-coms, because it was Love Actually and then He's Just Not That Into You.
I remember me from the show.
And I got the great idea that I could write a rom-com about school. So I wrote
Is my dog eating my shirt? Hold on.
And then Ian kind of took it from there. All right, why don't you talk about
Dawson,
a little bit about what you did with
you
the sketch?
remember me from my show, Casual Peck in Middle School.
The sketch was
You
horrible.
stole that from our
your
speech,
synopsis
Dawson.
was so funny that you wrote.
Oh my god.
Here.
Grayson, is it still there?
What is?
I don't think it's still in the
Our
OneNote,
speech?
sadly. But it was such a great synopsis.
No, this kid is not in like with you. It's literally in here. I'm reading right now.
Oh, wait, it's there.
Dawson, you still need to
sketch
find our
synopsis.
speech from 8th grade. I need to see that.
I have it right here. It's on my phone.
Oh, it is?
Elections today.
Send me the link. No, Kellen, we're not getting into that. We're not getting into that.
You who's been. Dawson and Grayson did a parody of Take On Me. It did not go well.
Well, because we didn't hold the microphone close enough to the sound, so you couldn't hear the song.
I
Couldn't
wasn't
hear the
allowed to
backing.
go down there, even though I should have.
Okay,
been.
yeah, so this is
You were
awful.
running.
So the person that ran student council really disliked me.
For no
And,
reason. That was great. We love Dawson.
Oh, and remember... Wait, remember when we'll call her Miss Newspaper, right? What do you call it? What do you call the head of the school or whatever?
Principal.
Okay, thank you. I was brain farting.
That should not have taken
Okay,
Miss Newspaper was our principal.
Yes, and she agreed to give us double time for her. How much time did they give us? Like a minute for each speech?
5 minutes.
No, it was
No,
2 minutes for each speech.
Like 2 minutes, yeah. So we
It
got
was
4
awful.
minutes or something.
We got 4 minutes because we did ours together. We ran together. And I was our planner.
Yeah.
But she cut us halfway through and she's like, guys, stop. And we're like, no, we have 2 more minutes. And it was really not great.
No.
But the people
and I was
watching
not there because I was on a school trip.
We didn't know that. I mean, I knew what was going on, but
Yeah, no,
the
'cause it was
people
like-
watching didn't know what was going on.
because it was during COVID. So what we did was
Oh
we
my
went
gosh.
down into the cafeteria and they recorded us on a Zoom meeting and then projected it to the classrooms. So Kellen and Cohen were supposed to come. They were supposed to be our backup singers, and
backup dancers too. I had
Backup singers and
choreographed
dancers.
a whole routine. It took me
Yes.
2 days.
By Kellen.
Exactly. And then so the day of the election, the teacher, the head of student council, or the head teacher of student council comes in and she's like, yeah, so only the nominees
We're gonna
can
be
down.
calling. We're gonna be calling this teacher Miss Lee.
Miss L. Just call her Miss L.
Miss L. Anyway, so I'm like, wait. So I need one of the people to be down there to run the music for us, and I need Kellen and Cohen down there to for backup
and your
dance.
brother. And your brother.
And my brother. That's right. And
Yeah.
she's like, no, not gonna happen. And I'm like, what do you mean not gonna happen? Like, I need this. We've been playing this.
Promise this, Miss L.
No,
Yeah.
and seriously, yeah, every single time she told us we could do something and then we did it, she was like, yeah, no, you can't do that. And it was,
She
remember,
hated them.
oh my gosh,
no
and then
reason.
when we were doing our song, she was standing like 3 feet away from our microphone. I'm like,
I could see her shadow.
That's funny.
Yeah, because she was like not holding it up to the mic, but
yeah, we did like a quick speech of like, hey, I'm Dawson, and if you vote for me, we'll work on getting some school dances. We did get school dances. Oh wait, I have
and
it
we
literally
also
right
said
here.
we would. Oh my gosh, talk about the Gaga Ball pit.
Oh yes, and then I'm like,
God,
hey guys, yes, it was awful. So in 7th grade, part of our
remember the one guy, we can't say his name, who wanted to say he'd put a pool on the school roof and have no homework.
That was funny.
And he would break keep the printers broken. The printers were broken for like a week. Oh my gosh,
he would
that's
have
a whole.
won.
Yeah, that's a whole other story. We could probably get into that.
I don't
Anyway,
think we can get into
in
that.
7th grade,
it was bad.
a lot of. So in 7th grade, our big idea was that we should get a Gaga Ball pit for the school because our other campuses had one. It just seemed like a really good idea, something to do nice for the kids.
It was me and Dawson's idea.
Right.
I brought the suggestion box in, and that was one of the suggestions put in.
Yes. So basically, by the start of by the time we were doing elections for our 8th grade year, they still hadn't put it in. So during our elections, we're like, what's the line? God. I'm not gonna sing it, but they're like, okay, we're gonna get like a Gaga Ball pit. Since that was a great idea last year, we're gonna continue forward moving it this year. And then they're like,
and
oh, you can't promise
that Gaga Ball pit.
Yes. They're like, oh, you can't promise it. You can't say anything about that. And we're like, oh, okay. So we took it out of the speech. And then the day after the elections, no, like, they hadn't even announced the winner yet. But then they're like, okay, guys, we got a Gaga Ball pit.
Yeah.
It was so infuriating.
And then announced they were putting in a Gaga Ball pit.
Yeah, and then you went to Miss
Newspaper. He's like, yeah, guys, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get a Gaga Ball pit, and this is a lunchroom, and I yell, "You're welcome!" And she got so mad.
Wait, I have something to add to Dawson. Didn't you go to her and she was like, "No, it was my idea the whole time, right?"
Yes.
And then you went to and then you went to our math teacher, and he said the exact same thing. He was like, "No, it was my idea."
In actuality, it was me and Dawson's idea.
Here, we're gonna roll the ad while I check the audio. So sorry, when you talked about Miss coming into class, that reminded me of one of the funniest moments I think at all of our school. It was 7th grade. I don't know if anyone else. I don't know if Kellen was there. It was me, Dawson, and Cohen were sitting in a back table, and Miss Newspaper was like, "Don't leave. We have something to tell you. You guys are like in trouble."
I was there, and I was freaking out. I was having a mini panic attack.
So Mr. Racecar comes in, followed by the guy who like
Mr. Jackson.
So he comes in behind him, holding the divider to the toilets, carrying that in all the way from 3 floors up, and everybody went quiet except me, Cohen, and Dawson, who we weren't responsible for it, and we started just hysterically laughing, and everybody looked at us.
I do remember that. I was thinking of a different story. I do remember that though.
But it was because it was like the funniest thing ever. They
made all the boys stay, but they let all the girls go.
But they brought it in, carried it in. And everybody knew who it was, but like it was some like stupid kid. It was some really not great kid from
but I just broke.
Yeah,
and then Cohen started laughing too, and she's like, "It's not funny. Stop, guys."
Nobody else was laughing. It was so awkward.
I was sitting there trying to contain all my composure, like.
But like why did they have to bring it in? So like they brought it in like this, so everybody could see it, like all serious, and just holding the toilet door.
We're just holding a toilet door. I don't know how everyone didn't laugh.
Yeah, right. They were all like,
I'm sure because they were scared. They're like, "Uh-oh, we're gonna get in trouble."
But every single kid in that room knew who it was the thing. It was like a basketball kid, literally, because it happened after hours.
And I played basketball when it happened. I knew.
Everybody knew. But he didn't get caught, I guess.
Play basketball.
Okay.
That's a story.
Oh, back to this kid is just like
that kid is just
like
the synopsis for that sketch that Dawson wrote was the funniest thing ever.
Well, the whole script.
Yeah, we gave it to Mr. Paradox, and he just laughed and laughed when he read it. It was.
Okay, we'll go season 2 sketches, then we'll talk about ads.
Oh,
actually,
excellence awards.
Excellence in teaching awards. That's one I don't know a lot about.
So every semester at our old school, they would always do it was
trimester
leadership awards. Yeah. But
every trimester.
Years we started calling them excellence and character awards. So like so we were sitting on.
Yeah, Kellen got one and his name was spelled wrong, and it was the most hilarious thing ever.
I am still angry about that. Not only was it a wordless award, because I know why they gave it to me.
Kellen.
And it was not a good reason. But they spelled my name
wrong.
I'd been there since kindergarten, and they spelled my name wrong.
I feel so accomplished, okay?
It's Grayson's fault, and we know it.
Kellen, I will buy that off of you for $5 and hang it on my wall.
We were sitting through the excellence and character awards. And eventually, I just think out loud, and I'm like, why don't we have an excellence for teaching awards?
We know why.
There is none there.
Well, yeah, we know why, but it's a dumb question or whatever. But like, it makes you think, right? So I go down and start writing it for like best fudged up problem in math class, or
did you just say what I think you just said?
What? I said best fudged up math problem in math class.
Oh, okay. I heard something else.
As did I.
Wait, Kellen, do you still have it?
I don't think I do.
What? Why would you give it away?
I think I threw it away.
No, Kellen, I will.
I think I did.
Wow.
Okay, let's see here.
That'd be so. I really want to put that on my wall now.
I'll ask my dad if he has it.
Okay, here we go. The easiest to annoy.
Who would that go to?
The science teacher. The science teacher.
Yes. Oh my God. Funny.
Remember
science
School 2048?
Yes.
I got Ian his only demerit ever.
Yeah, that's how I got my only demerit ever.
Wait, what were you guys doing again?
Teacher 2048.
Oh, right.
She got so angry.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, and all the other teachers thought it was too.
Well, except for
yeah, science teacher.
Teacher who was able to keep a certain amount of order, even though she was supposed to be keeping all the order.
Miss Newspaper?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh wait, no, Dean, Miss Dean.
Oh.
Which one? You had like 4 in 3 years.
Space Odyssey.
Probably.
Wait,
or
that's right, because she had to keep order, but she kept order in her own way. That's what it would be.
Or AT-S.
Oh,
it's also pretty bad.
Okay. Yeah. Remember the AT-S trading cards?
Wait, what? Oh my gosh. I have a counterfeit one.
We made counterfeit one.
Yeah, so was that 8th grade? In 8th grade,
these were worth...
What? Yeah, our school made business cards. And
somebody
so
sold one of these for 2.
yeah, I just started showing them to people, and everyone was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's a counselor card. Do you guys
They
not have
never
one?"
refilled them after people started taking them, though.
So we
so
made
everyone
counterfeit
put
ones to
business
sell them to
cards,
people.
and soon the business cards were out. So everyone's like, "Oh crap, I need a business card." So I'll give you my lunch for your business card.
So people
I'll give
sold
you
them for
my
money.
snack for your business
People
card.
sold them for 2. The most I've seen one of these sell for was 2
Our school had a uniform.
dress code cards, freedom of dress of choice cards.
That's actually
so
crazy.
you could wear whatever you wanted.
We only had dress choice days every month. It's 2 of those.
Right.
They gave away 2 of those for this, which literally was worth nothing after a month. I had a real one, but I lost it, I think.
We needed to, because we were doing
I
an
had a real
economics.
one.
Oh, it's in Jill. Jill has it.
I always joked we needed to bring this up to our history teacher. Because I mean, it's crazy. It's like it's currency. Because it proves that currency is only worth stuff because people believe stuff that it's worth stuff.
Right?
It's
Remember his
We
green
should've-
paper? I offered to trade a green paper for 1,000,000 Grayson monarchies, I think, or 2,000,000 or something, but we never
Remember
did.
his cups?
yes, I still have mine somewhere.
Oh crap,
over
where
there.
is it? I need to think.
Oh, here we go.
My brother is doing that.
Teacher who is most proficient in wide range of extracurricular subjects.
Where is my cup?
Mr. Trombone?
Stop.
Or saxophone?
Dawson, you're gonna have to.
What?
He played the flute, didn't he, and the banjo? Or not the banjo. Or yes, he played the banjo. He also played the ukulele. He made us all play the ukulele. Yeah,
What?
there you go. The specials teacher.
oh.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm talking about Mr. Science Teacher Trumpet
You're out?
edition.
Right. Trombone.
What did he play?
Oh,
I knew it. I
problem.
thought it was the trombone.
Yeah.
What other ones do you have, Dawson?
I also used to play the trombone.
You already ate all yours.
Teacher with the greatest ability to lose mental
What
sanity.
are you doing?
Grayson's
Paradox.
brother just walked. Grayson's
Oh no, wait,
brother
Science
just walked
Teacher
in the
Trombone
room.
Edition.
No, that was
Yeah.
Mr. Paradox.
No, I think it was Science Teacher Trombone edition.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Let's tell some Science Teacher Trombone stories. So
He
he was the
few
chillest
weeks, he'd just
teacher.
be like, guys,
he literally.
focus.
My brother
was
just
like-
came in to ask if I had Pez.
You have pen? I have a pen.
So
Pez.
Pez.
Like the candy.
With
Oh, is.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't
So
think
this teacher, he was the chillest, like, fun teacher until, like, he hit his maximum, and he would hit his maximum like every week. There would
Every
be a class
day.
out of nowhere.
Every other day.
Yeah, every day. The class before us was horrible, and I was in that class, but I moved up. It was bad. It was bad. So every day at the start of our class, he was
AA
always
effect.
angry, and he would just explode. Because, like, we talked a lot because we were in 8th grade. But still, we were not that bad. We were not that bad.
At times.
At times.
Yeah, it's what I call the effect. Dawson, we should write a paper about that.
You should.
I would help with that.
Yeah, because I show my essay about a spoon to everyone, and they all love it. It's so good. So in 7th grade, our teacher.
Gosh. That is not. All I remember is that is not an essay. That's a comedic essay. That's not what we're doing. That's all I remember.
No, so basically, our teacher was like, if you guys need to learn how to be proficient writers, because if you become good enough writers, you'll be able to write about anything. You'll be even able to write an essay about a spoon. And I'm like,
So
bet.
Dawson took that as a challenge.
And I wrote an essay about a spoon, and I showed it to her. And then she's like, this isn't an essay. This is a comedic essay. And I'm like, it's an essay. It's essay.
About a
You said
spoon.
essay. Comedic essay, still an essay.
Mhm.
What about the time that you wrote like a
That teacher
that you
was
wrote
a
a s-
doozy.
What
I
about the
actually
time
like
that you wrote
I
like a
like her.
super long filibuster about something? Remember
What?
that?
Oh yeah. No,
What
so
was
we were
that
learning
about?
about filibusters in history class. And so
What was-
basically,
Oh my
And
gosh,
so we were-
the history filibuster.
yeah, and we were gonna have a quiz on it. So right before the quiz,
We had
I went to the front
different
of the
people.
class.
Wait, who all made? It was me, you, and someone else who made a speech.
Cohen, because Cohen gave me the granite, the complete history of granite.
I think mine was the last speech because he said he would just fail us if we filibustered.
Yeah,
Which
right,
is
'cause I-
stupid.
I'm like,
It was a failure of the constitutional system. Oh wait, no. Then he was like, "Fine, we'll make a vote." Okay, I'll get there in a second.
Sorry. You filibustering and get a demerit and zeros on the quiz, or you can stop filibustering and take
and
the
he was
quiz.
like, "This is a council. This class is a council. If you wanted to be like a whatever, like if you're acting like as a council, so we'll vote for 21.
Best teacher.
Yeah, best teacher.
Best teacher.
He was.
Yeah, that was funny.
What was yours about?
Complete history of Granite. You had like the complete Grayson.
No, it was the complete. Remember when wrote the complete? Tried to write a book about the complete about the complete history about cement.
That's what it was.
I want to ask if he ever finished that. 1 second.
No, I think he did. Do y'all remember the Chad presentation?
Yes.
We have it still.
That's only a story for when we talk about Graysonarchy, because those also tie in a lot.
We tried to do that presentation like 3 times in Mr. Best Teacher's class.
It was me and Dawson. Actually, maybe
I helped.
Like one slide.
And I was the only reason he actually told us yes, we could do it.
No,
we never did it because the class screamed at us off like the presentation thing. But he said yes.
He did say yes.
Yeah, no.
So what other
we did the presentation before. We made it a lot better. The complete the Chad presentation.
The Demerit Matrix.
What was my filibuster about?
Yes, Demerit Matrix.
Dawson, what was my filibuster about? Was it about Graysonarchy, or was it about Chad, or what was it about?
It was probably about Graysonarchy.
Which one?
My filibuster. No, it was the complete. I was gonna read the complete Graysonarchy manifesto.
That's what it was. Yep.
Yeah, Graysonarchy will have to be another episode. I'll write that down.
Yeah. So basically, the Demerit Matrix came from a really funny thing. What was it? I got detention for something? What was it? Does anybody remember what I got detention for? In 7th grade?
You got detention for a lot of things in 7th grade.
No, I only got 2 detentions. And they were both because of the same thing. I think it was something super trivial, like someone like I don't know. I really do not remember.
That year was a mess.
Yeah. So anyway, I had gotten a detention, and so I did the detention because that's what the teachers, or that's what the dean. This is or what happened to the dean, by the way. Because she's like, yeah, you're gonna have to do detention on Monday. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna suck it up and do it. And then the next time, and then the next lunch period, because we do lunch detentions for whatever reason, the dean comes into the lunchroom and pulls me aside, and she's like, "Why aren't you at detention?" And I'm like, "Oh, I already did detention. That was last week." And they're like, and she's like, "Oh, no, you need to do 2 detentions." And I'm like, "No, you just said 1 detention. Why?" And she's like, "No, you need to do the 2nd detention." And I'm like, "Why would I need to do a 2nd detention?" And she's like, "The Demerit Matrix." I was like, oh. And then I'm like, guys, we need to make this a movie.
Yeah,
it wasn't
gonna be on. It wasn't gonna be on NEOT originally, right?
It wasn't gonna be on NEOT. It was just gonna.
Maybe it will one day be on. Just kidding. I think Dawson doesn't like the idea anymore.
Well, it just like I couldn't ever get it going.
Yeah,
or because
it was supposed to be a parody of the Matrix. Yes. And Grayson was gonna have a scene where we threw demerit cards.
It was kind of confusing.
Demerit cards, and then Dawson was like dodging them.
Right.
Like the bullets.
Yeah, we did not have 22 cameras.
Right. We have 2.
No, the most we've ever used at once is 3.
4.
But we technically have as many people as we have in that whatever. So like,
we have as many cameras as we have people.
Right.
We have 2 good cameras that we use mostly.
Yeah.
Chu-lan and the Legend of the 36.5 Rings.
That was supposed to be a school project in Mr. Best Teacher's class, but we never had enough time to do it.
Yeah, so basically what happens is a lot of the school went on a class trip, and all the kids that didn't go on the class trip had to like stay and do like projects
I don't have
and stuff.
It anymore.
We had to do a project about the building of the Great Wall of China. So we were gonna do a spoof of Mulan titled Chu-lan and the Legend of the 36.5 Rings.
I played Mushi the Blue Dragon.
Yes, and I was Chu-lan.
Yeah, I was so against that because we were gonna fail. He was like, unless it makes me like slap my knee out of laughter, I will not.
It would have.
I do not trust your writing.
The song. Let's get down to business.
No, I do not. I did not trust your like early 8th grade writing. It was bad.
It was not good. It was not
That
good.
gave us stuff like that was around the same time period where you wrote Ghost in Planes. So I was not very.
That's unfair. That is unfair. That is the first sketch anyone ever wrote. So that's unfair.
So it was just going to be a parody of Mulan as well as Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
10 Rings.
Not great.
Yeah, right.
It would have not been good.
Although
we might,
but it would have been funny.
I think we should. I think we're gonna do that at a clip on, like a little clip of that in our final episode.
Speaking of clip, Les Miserables de l'École, parts 1 and 2.
Yes.
So, I'm a really big Les Mis fan. The basic premise was like, the dean is like, I don't know.
Always goes back to the dean.
Crack down on the punishments at school.
Is that wait. Sorry, wait, was that? Oh no, wait. We were planning to put a school oddity in the Demerit Matrix.
Right.
Although it sounds like it would fit in that. The school oddity, I probably have that somewhere. I'm gonna find that.
Yeah, you should look for it because there's always one lyric I can't remember. For those of you who don't know, we're also very big David Bowie fans.
Me and Dawson, but
I like David Bowie.
Yeah. So, one of our since our teacher's name was Tom, or our dean's name was Tom. Remember, Kellen, Major Tom was our nickname for her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we decided we're like, oh, perfect, Major Tom, Space Oddity. We'll just do a parody of it. So we did a parody called School Oddity, and basically it's like,
I don't know what it is.
Front office to Major Tom, and then they would like, take your eyeglasses and put your mean face on, and then then yeah.
Wait, you should tell them the story of the first time we saw Major Tom again after like.
Mr. Oh my gosh! Wait, I just found the Mr. the IA's I have to blur this out, or just blur out the name.
Yeah, what is it?
Wait, hold on. I'm not at my phone right now. I'm getting water.
Remember that? Dawson, do you see?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what is it?
Somebody, yeah,
What
I'll have
is that,
to bleep out the
Grayson?
name, but somebody put this on our old dean, a good dean. Put this on our good dean's office. It was hilarious. This is a recreation of it.
It up.
What?
It shows how much of a dean he was. He kept it up.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
That
What
was
does it say?
like he literally was the only one who fought for us when we got in trouble. He was great.
Oh, Mr. Gooddean. He was. I remember that.
What's this?
That's like Cohen's.
I think there's some other ones in here.
I
don't remember.
That's what it was.
What?
So the one above it was Mr. in the IAs. That one was Mr. in the IAs.
This one?
Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
What was that one?
I don't know. I never captioned these. Chasing you down for community service. Oh, I didn't see that part. Chasing you down.
Yeah, that was funny.
I don't remember what half of these are for.
Do y'all remember Cohen's Tiananmen Square poster submission for our 8th grade gift?
Yes.
No.
It was not good. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't allow to go through to Miss Daly to save Cohen. There was Monkey. There was what else was in there? Although I voted to keep Monkey. Monkey was fun.
Man, that was funny. I remember how mad Rain was at me for doing my Bruce Campbell Evil Dead 2. So basically, what we did was
instead, what did we
for
get
our
instead?
we did like handprints and to make like leaves of a tree, and it was like
It wasn't even permanent. It was
was,
on a piece of paper. It was on a piece of paper.
Paper was laminated. The paper was.
But
laminated.
It wasn't actually on the wall. It was just so dumb.
It was supposed to be on the wall. I don't think they ever put it up on the wall. So basically, what we did is.
So wait, hold on.
Okay.
This is my part of the story because I set this up. So, 8th grade, they used to do an 8th grade gift, but they stopped a few years ago. And
you had to rename it, right?
Yeah, we had to name it to the Resiliency Award. It was ridiculous. But me and a friend, she actually auditioned to be on NEOT. She just couldn't do it. I don't know if we can say her name. Can we?
Madeline?
Yeah, okay. Okay, Dawson just said.
I have so many unnamed documents. This is awful.
So me and Madeline were doing it, and we came up with the idea of doing like a small poster and putting it up.
Mural.
It was supposed to be a mural, but we got downsized to a poster.
And it was that big.
It was. There wasn't enough room to fit all our handprints.
Right. Because I was one of the last people to go, and I didn't have any room.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, it was.
So we painted all of our hands with a color, and we got to choose a color. And I'm like, okay, red. And then so after I did it, I come out and I was talking to Kellen and Rain, and I do a Bruce Campbell impression, and Ash Williams from Evil Dead 2, and I'm like, oh. Needless to say, Rain was not very impressed. She was not happy.
But me, Madeline, and Rain were so angry that day because no one was respecting our rules. I'm gonna say his name because I don't give two craps about him. So he had his hand completely red, and he ran his hand down our banister and made us clean it up. We blew him up for that, but it was still annoying.
I don't know. He was interesting.
We got during the 8th grade the 8th grade party. There was like a whatever this is. So here's our NEOT cast.
Oh yeah, the photos. I still have.
NEOT
crap!
Photo.
Mine fell. I need to get it back.
I don't remember.
Ian, code is literally in that. His thumb is in the last one. Mine fell behind my desk. I need to get it. Oh my gosh.
I have some good signatures in my yearbook, which I haven't.
Oh my gosh. Cohen's twin literally wrote her name and then in quotations Cohen's twin, as if I'd forget.
I mean, I did.
Who's that? Oh wait, that was Cohen's sister. Oh my.
Yeah. Can we say her name?
No. She was gonna be on NEOT.
He's right there. Never mind.
Dawson, did you write her in for episode? Oh, she'll be in.
America's Got No. I like it.
I want to read my Les Miserables de la Colle if we're done.
Yes.
But we gotta talk about some ads and then some other stuff. But
are you smarter than?
First, we're doing Les Miserables. First, we'll finish sketches, then ads, Grayson.
No more school.
So I have a few sketches to get to.
Hold on.
Okay.
Guys. Are you smarter than a grizzly bear? Can you pull bugs out of your hair?
Can you pull drugs from?
We might still do that one. We'll see.
No, that one's gonna make it in somewhere, one way or another.
One way or another.
So this one basically it follows the story of Stu, who's in 8th grade, who is being targeted by the dean, who is a friend to James, who is also an 8th grader, and he helps.
This is not all based off our real life experiences. Totally not.
No.
Totally.
It's based more off of Les Miserables.
He's a good friend with the guest star who plays Dawn, who's in 6th grade, a kid who's trying to figure out how to figure out middle school. Rain reprises her role as Shirley Dean, who is trying to get kids in trouble in this episode. Ian is James, the best friend. Kellen is student 2, aka Jim. He's a 7th grade. He's a 7th grader who is trying to rebel against the school, which it's failing. And then me and Rain as Constable Listen Up / principal. And so they're enlisted by the dean to go undercover to see what they can get the students in trouble for. And then Ian is the new dean at the end of the. So here's a synopsis. Just stop me whenever you want to interject stuff about how terrible this is or whatever. Shirley Dean
do not name any of the songs, please, Dawson. Skip the songs.
Why?
Oh man, I'll just say the title of the song, so I won't actually sing it.
No, like skip the titles altogether. It's save time. Don't make the podcast 3 hours.
All right. Shirley Dean is supervising the children during school. She stops student 24601 to tell her that she is suspending him unless he spies on his other classmates. Student 2 hears this and, outraged, silently declares war on the school. The bell rings and they all scramble to class.
We're doing this whole thing?
Yeah.
No.
Stu briefly contemplates agreeing with Shirley but decides against it. Meanwhile, Dawn has community service for no reason and wishes for a more fair school. James tells Dawn he will be transferring to another school. Devastated, Dawn runs away until Stu finds the dean and tells her that he will not take his deal, and then he leaves. The dean, angry about what happened, reflects on
Dawson, there's 2 acts. We are not doing this whole thing.
Okay, I'll give you the super brief synopsis then. So basically, the 6th grader meets the teacher, or the teacher is disguised as kids, and tries to befriends them before. And then something happens. Something happens that they decide to organize a walkout. And then the only person that isn't at the walkout is Kellen's character. And then he comes back and he sings "Empty Chairs at Empty Tables" or "Empty Chairs at Empty Desks." And then so they make a plan to expose the injustice of the school, and then they get the dean to admit that she hates children and is just trying to torture them. And then they record it, and then it goes viral. They fire the dean, and Ian becomes the new dean.
Wow.
And it's a happy ending.
It's a happy ending.
Nice.
Ian playing who? Who did Ian play?
The new dean.
Oh, I thought of a really funny one that we should talk about, but
what about as far as sketches we're not doing? What about the mediocre Gatsby?
Oh,
we don't need to talk. It's just the Great Gatsby, but school. That's all.
Yeah.
It's the Great Gatsby, but it was school.
Mediocre.
Oh, what was the other one I was thinking
and it
about
is
that we should talk
mediocre.
about?
Wait, Greg, what were you gonna say?
Rent School Edition. We're not doing that
Oh
ever.
my god.
It would have been a 10-minute ad. It would not work as an ad.
It would have been a 30-minute ad.
Right.
Dawson wanted to put in Rent in the lost city of Channing Tatum.
What about, we never talked about our original idea for Lost City of Channing Tatum.
Oh my god, I still have that pulled up. Hold on.
You still have it pulled up?
Let's talk about that.
Hold on. It's taking a while.
For our listeners, we apologize if you do not understand any of this.
We apologize. Can we talk about this later? We should talk about this when we have Cohen and Emery in a call. The original idea for it. Can somebody write that down in sketch ideas? The original idea. Or not sketch ideas, sorry. Podcast ideas. Somebody write that down.
Why do we need Emery and Cohen here? I don't care.
Because I don't know. We don't need, that'll take a while. We're running on a little bit. Another one that's pretty funny, pretty awful was 5-minute craft spoof ad, which
it was just supposed to be a fun little thing. It wasn't supposed to be good. It was
supposed to be. It was early on.
Yeah, it was just supposed to be a little short ad.
That was a good ad.
Yeah, we were supposed to pair it with Math Teacher Gets Weird. And basically it's just like, instead of 5-minute crafts, it's 20-year crafts. So a kid sits down, does a 20-year crafts, and then his parents come in, they're like, "Oh my gosh, son, where have you been for the last 20 years?" And the kid's like, 20-year crafts.
That wasn't.
That was 4.5 years.
14.5 years.
14.5 years, correct.
I don't think I originally liked it, but it looks like it might be fine, actually.
I originally came up with that, and this was the original.
We should put that somewhere.
Put it in the maybe tab. So the original plot for it was like 5-minute crafts, but if 5-minute crafts was even more messed up than it actually is, and that's saying something. And now, little Timmy, you just gotta get your flamethrower and your can of gasoline, and bravo, you've made some homemade napalm. Take that to the movie theater, and you can hide snacks in it. Because they won't stop you when they see the napalm.
Please stop talking, Kellen.
Gosh, Kellen.
That was the original idea I had.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's just
I
like,
like that one better.
just like the baby's first series of sketches.
You've been barbed-wired? That
Yes, you've been barbed-wired.
if that gets a major rewrite, then maybe.
Yeah, no, so basically what that one was it's a parody of like those prank game shows, and it's like today we're gonna be running up to people and pushing them into barbed wire. And then you like run up to someone, you push them into barbed wire, and like, oh my gosh, that hurts. I think I have tetanus.
And that was actually inspired by in Dora Gets Kidnapped, and we have to go
Dawson.
through the barbed wire fence.
My improv line.
Barbed wire, can you say tetanus?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I think I have tetanus.
I don't think we'll ever do tack box.
I think I need to go to the hospital. You've been barbed wired. Oh.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
That was an interesting one. Tack box? I don't think we're ever doing that one, so.
We are bringing back the tack box somewhere or another.
One way or another.
I do not
Do you want to know what I actually think one of our funnier ad sketches is that we should still maybe do?
Wait, hold
Extreme
on.
constipation relief.
Yes, with Murnau.
Maybe. Yeah, we're doing that with Murnau. I'm gonna explain tack box.
Although
So
actually, maybe we cut the song from that one. I don't know if we need
Let's
the
not
song.
explain tack box. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Explaining tack box because it's not that self-explanatory. You know those really weird commercials that you see on like Fox News or NBC or something, and it's I'm carbon copy white man, and I was in the military probably, and because I was in the military, I need this tactical gear that's like a flashlight that's decently bright and can be used as a baseball bat. You need some tactical gear today, but it's in like a school lunch setting. Are you ever in a tactical situation in the lunchroom? Then you need the tack bomb. It can knock 3 people out, but that's just not the beginning. There's even more when you get the tack bomb add-ons, like the string cheese nunchucks, the apple smoke bomb, or the ice pack waterboarding kit.
Grayson.
Yeah.
Do you like this? Got it from a friend.
What is it?
Gabble and glass blowing.
Oh, it's a
Whoa,
swan.
that's
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you not get the reference, Grayson? Oh, gosh.
To what? No, I don't.
Sean's in Chief Vic's office, and he picks up the fish, and he's like, "Do you like this?"
Wow, that's pretty good.
Y'all need to tone down the psych references.
No, we do not.
Yeah,
Come on,
you do.
son. We'll keep doing it. Dawson. No, other way, other hand.
That's it for me.
Yeah, come on, son.
Are there any other ad sketches we want to talk about?
The only other ones are Knockout Stick and Annoying Child Repellent, which sound the exact same to me.
They were the exact same thing. I like Knockout Stick more. That one
That was Mr. Paradox based, right?
Yes.
Well, it's like it was just like he was giving like a math lesson. Like, oh, this is so boring.
I
If
like
only
these
could knock
ads. All these ads are a lot shorter than some of the ones we've done recently, so we should do.
Yeah, this is because I wrote all of these ads.
Yeah,
and
but
they're
it's
all,
good.
supposed to be
I like
super
short ads. Short ads
I like them shorter, but they need to be revised.
depends on the
Watch some Disney actors that will literally do anything for more time in the Limelight show.
I based that off the SNL sketch.
Times
remember our idea
we stole from SNL.
politically correct
Guys,
old
wait.
Disney movies?
I just realized if we ever do the times SNL stole from us, we've stolen from SNL like double the times they've stolen from us. So.
We don't need to talk about that.
Oh wait, Dawson horror stories.
We're doing
we'll do
one.
Wait,
that.
I have another.
That's the plan
I have
to do.
another one to add on the list of times SNL stole from us. They did a Nickelodeon show that featured
knew it.
Dora right before we posted when Dora gets
I
kidnapped.
knew it. That
Like,
was the one.
I
I
remember
the
that one.
Nickelodeon commercial. I thought that came out
Yeah,
before,
right.
but I was like,
remember that one.
wasn't that one? Yeah, I've been thinking about that.
That's what it was.
And I asked, nobody said anything. Yeah.
Let me see. We talk about times we've been stolen from on the NEOT group chat. What was that recent one, Dawson?
Battle of the Bobs.
Yeah, we'll do that in another. We have to do that in another podcast, but yeah. So let's see. Do you just want to talk about some of the quick news before we end it off?
Sure.
So that's the wrong sticky note. Crap.
I was looking for more stuff SNL stole from us. I couldn't find any more that I remembered off the top of my head.
So the Sophia interviews video. Do we want to react to it?
Or not, maybe
yeah,
not our
let's
newest-
react to that. Let's react to that.
We should react
That's
to
what
it?
I'd like
Oh,
to
okay.
do. So this sketch, Sophia the whole time when we were doing the episode always looked completely terrified of how goofy we are as people, which is probably reasonable. So I was trying to play into that in this little bit, but I played into it a little too far.
Kellen, you have a problem. You have a slight problem where whenever you do interviews or monologues, you talk more than the person that's doing the monologue or the interview, Kellen.
I do that occasionally.
Occasionally.
No, it's not every time.
The Max interview.
Okay, no.
The Hannah
Max
interview.
Needed it. We all kind of talked about it. The only reason I talked during the Max interview is because multiple times we had to refilm it like twice because he kept saying, "I need you to tell me what to say or give me some things to start with." So
my camera's like glitching out. My camera.
My history teacher this year also does this. I won a blue kit the other day, and he just gave me a sticky note that said A prize. Not as good as a cup, but
Best teacher was better. We love Mr. Best.
Oh, my camera might be done for today.
Should we watch the Sophia interview?
Yeah, we're doing.
Oh, yeah, my camera's having problems.
I remember you showed me this, Grayson, and I was like, "This is so random."
Okay, my camera might be overheating or something.
You showed me it at Rock Canyon during lunch one day.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, we can hear you, Grayson.
Yeah, my camera's freaking out.
Sophia looked really nervous while we were doing this, so I tried to help, and I was just not helping well. But hey, we learn, don't we? We learn.
Yeah, and Sophia came back one time.
One other time. But she was supposed to come back both for every episode after this. She just got busy.
Kellen, your interview questions were so bad that only one of them stayed in, and it just immediately switches to me asking them.
Turn on NEOT.
Because you did this out of nowhere. You said, after doing a ton of stuff, you said, "Sophia, we're going to interview you." You did not say we were going to do this.
We were going to put it at the end of the video for a little thing, but...
That was not the original plan, though.
How do you feel about that?
It was very interesting to get to experience the behind-the-scenes action.
I'm doing the rest
Doesn't
of the
mean
interview
anything.
now. How
she has
was your
some very
time on
insightful comments at the very least.
It was
She's
very
polite.
Interesting.
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 Yeah.
Any other words other than interesting?
Oh, here comes Kellen.
Concerning.
Okay.
Worrisome.
Three-word phrases. Three-word phrases.
She was trying to talk, Kellen.
Yeah.
Scared.
Well,
Yeah.
no, Gray interrupted that. I
No. I was trying to. Kellen, you were like. No, you said the words, and then I don't know what happened. And then I tried to say just any 3-word phrases to work with that. And then Kellen was immediately like, "Oh, I have some 3-word phrases." I'm like, "I'm not asking you."
No. She was gonna talk. You said 3-word phrases. I went off of that. That's what happened.
No, I was not talking to you.
That is what happened.
Would you return to NEOT?
I think so.
One last question. Would you recommend it to all the people who don't want to do NEOT?
You said one last question.
I would tell them to do it, but just...
I need to send this to Hannah.
One last question.
How long is this?
What are your thoughts on the craft services?
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's what the people
That was a good question.
That was a good question.
Very interesting.
Would you say it's very crafty?
Not really. Not really. No, not at all.
I've filled every part of that table.
Hey, I put the pretzels, the
But I
goldfish.
organized them.
Yeah, and you had
It's a
so
table
cheesy.
full
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Not
what
a
you
table
need.
full of crafts.
Craft services. That's what craft services in movies.
I mean, we did have craft mac and cheese.
So, no, a table full of crafts and
The
a table
food,
Craft mac and
the
cheese.
hot towels, the onboard medics.
The snickerdoodles Dawson ate.
Good
I
memories.
completely forgot I was in this interview.
You ate 5.
Well, Sophia,
No, there was
thank you
definitely
so
4.
much for showing up.
Right before swimming.
Right.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
But it wasn't. If you guys... Oh, no, we didn't answer questions. We have to do that real quick.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
we'll-
answer the question.
Let's just answer 2.
Okay.
The one
Okay.
Cohen asked.
Okay, Grayson. From @WildCoyote20.
Yep.
When will you upload Grandpa Smells Like Hot Dogs?
Never. unless
Until
gives us permission. I feel like we can say
person who cannot be named.
we might do that if we can get that person's permission, which I think might be possible. I think he might have said that once we leave. Did he say that once we leave middle school we can post some of that stuff?
I think he said we.
Yeah, because he just didn't want. That's a good quote. Maybe we should do it.
Yeah.
that-
So check it.
We'll ask him.
I had one other comment prepared.
But look. Oh wait. Yeah, we did. So yeah, check. We'll link Grayson Marquee Productions and Dawson Studios.
If we get it through.
Watch it.
And Dog Lover Studios.
Yeah, we'll link all three.
And Cohen Creations.
No, Cohen Creations.
Oh, here's a
doesn't
good
have...
one.
That was
so,
from Grandpa Smells Like Hot Dogs.
From the Prophet Micah 93. Max is hosting NEOT Season 1 Episode 3. Why is bro bald? Referring to Kellen.
Yes, the bro he is referring to is Kellen, who is in costume as Bob Chapek, the former CEO of Disney.
Yes.
So tell him why you're bald.
Because Bob Chapek's bald, and I do method acting completely. I shave my head, absolutely.
So yeah, he just I guess
And I did not
like
buy a really. I did not buy a really crappy bald cap off Amazon.
Yeah,
Did
that
you?
was a wig cap. That wasn't a bald cap, Kellen.
That was like a wig cap.
It's
or whatever.
fine because I can use it for my wigs, so it's fine.
Yeah, I asked for a bald cap. It was the cheapest one, which should have.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
okay.
like
flagged. But
Amazon showed it up when I asked for it, so it probably is one. But yeah, that was.
Oh,
I
crap.
guess he just didn't feel like taking it off. Is why it's in that video, that hosting video.
that
Or-
bald cap is so.
Also,
itchy.
Max had to wear
I-
makeup for that, which did not go well.
Well, Kellen, don't just make that. Don't make that gesture.
That gesture had nothing to do with anything. That was just
Nothing.
very.
Out Kellen for that.
Kellen just being really weird over here. Thank you guys. Oh, it's overexposed. I need to be back here so I'm not overexposed. Thank you guys for
Thank you,
watching NEOT podcast NEOP episode 2.
NE-OOPSIES.
So what else? What was I gonna say? We're sorry Rain couldn't be here. Hopefully she'll be able to be here next episode. If you have any questions for the podcast, leave them in the description of NEOP, whatever. We'll look at it. We read all of the 5 comments.
We do.
Subscribe for more podcasts, extra content. Subscribe to the NEOT channel too. That'll probably be smart. Those links will probably be over Dawson's Neon's face. You know.
No, it'll be on the
Like, subscribe, share this with people. This is a podcast, so we might try to get this on Spotify. I don't know. I've done no research.
I doubt it.
We try to put it on Apple Podcasts as well.
Yep.
Look for NEOP, not every other podcast.
So yeah, we might in
I
future
also
videos
doubt
we might
that.
be saying watch NEOP on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Sick. Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.